This they have the Hawkonomics right here. The Hawk Tua coin or whatever the fuck it is. Some shitty meme coin. As always, you know, gets rugged and ruins people. People lost a bunch of money. The biggest problem here is that she made like, I don't know, almost $2 million on fees, right? And whoever helped her create the coin made a shit ton of money and just kind of rugged everybody. So I feel like she got dragged into something really stupid that she didn't understand. And yeah, CoffeeZilla made a video about it. If you guys want to watch it, I'm not going to watch it right now, but I will throw it in the live chat for you guys to go watch this if you have a chance to watch it, and it explains pretty much everything. But yeah, thank you for mentioning that. I totally forgot, to be honest. All right, moving on. Let's see. Robinhood CEO Vlad, he says Bitcoin's gone from largely being ridiculed and being taken very seriously. Let's see what he's got to say over here on CNBC television about 21 hours ago.
Robinhood is hosting its first ever Investor Day. Just did it yesterday. And we've got some of the highlights. The CEO, Vlad Tenev, saying the company is considering expanding into sports betting. And Robinhood stock has quadrupled, I should say. I was going to say quintupled, quadrupled over the past year. And Vlad is on the set right here, ready to do the Squawk Pod. Have you...
Real quick, it was 50 million? 50 million they rugged that thing for? Holy shit. Damn. That's crazy.
You haven't done Call Her Daddy yet.
Would you
consider that?
Maybe, yeah.
Have you done Rogan?
Not yet.
Not yet. But yeah, everybody wants Rogan. See, it's all moving. The direction of travel.
Call me a mother. Is that
that's
yeah,
oh, you want that's the name of your show?
Thinking about it.
I think that could work.
It's only half a word.
I know, but that's why fascinating day yesterday. Before we get into that, I want to actually just hit Bitcoin for just a second.
Let's do it.
Because it's over $100,000 now. It's 102 or 103 yet. And fascinatingly, one of the things that did happen yesterday also was Jay Powell compared it to gold. I want to show you what he said.
People use Bitcoin as speculative asset. It's like gold. It's only it's virtual. It's digital. People
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
We got a friendly down.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down.
Took out their sharpshooter.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Moving with Archangel.
Where are my guns? I didn't prestige. I think this is what he was talking about earlier. This is the only one I have left. That needs to be done.
Hardcore hardpoint. Showtime. Capture the objective. Hardpoint. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Hostile long gun neutralized.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Enemy grenade.
Hardpoint identified. Taco, launch your UAV. Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Archangel tracking fire.
Saw that second too.
Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint located. Come on, you're losing this fight.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm a...
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
Tossing frag.
Eyes on enemy.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Incoming Semtex.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Enemy sniper shooting. Confirming kill.
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified.
Hostile gone.
Hardpoint active. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
Black drone.
Hostile scout pulse in your AO. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure.
Don't you soldier that.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Dropping assault back. Sending frag.
Heads down. Sniper.
Hardpoint located.
Straight line disabled.
Hardpoint is secure.
Sniper's toast. Let's move.
Hardpoint is active. Hostile UAV established overhead.
Grenade out. Enemy UAV in my sights.
Enemy UAV inbound.
UAV neutralized.
We've taken control. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. This shit ain't working. We've lost the advantage.
Enemy sniper shooting.
Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secure. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint active. Hardpoint locked down. Enemy CUAV inbound.
Assaulting counter UAV.
TACOM, get a UAV in the air. Nice. We're pulling ahead.
Located hostile CUAV.
Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point is secure.
Hostile UAV.
Sniper! Stop!
Hostiles have the hard point.
Sniper,
TACOM,
get
launch
down.
your UAV.
Watch out, grenade.
Hard point located. Hostile counter UAV established above. You've fallen behind.
Assaulting counter UAV.
Hard point active. Hard point locked down.
Located hostile CUAV.
Hostiles have captured the hard
Red
point.
their CUAV.
Hard point is secure. Hostiles have the hard point. TACOM, get a UAV in the air.
Lady, been a minute.
Hard point locked down. We got the lead. Now hold it. Hard point identified. Hard point active. Hard point is secure. Bayan requesting UAV tasking. We have the edge, but don't get cocky. This shit ain't over. TACOM, requesting napalm strike. On my mark.
Got contact.
One of your suspects has been destroyed.
Ah, fucking heads, bitch ass, man.
Flashbang out.
Hang on. Let me call Langley. Give him the good news.
Stand down, people. All targets eliminated.
2G for you. Nice. can't permanent unlock this? I thought it gave me a permanent unlock. Interesting, interesting. There we go. There we go.
People are not using it as a form of payment or as a store of value. It's highly volatile. It's not a competitor for the dollar. It's really a competitor for gold. You know, that's really how I think of it.
That seemed to me to be an evolution of thinking, at least from the sort of public officials that you hear from Washington on this.
Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin over the past 10 years has gone from largely being ridiculed and ignored and questioned to now being taken very seriously. You saw that earlier this year with the ETFs. And I think if you talk to early adopters of Bitcoin and Bitcoin maximalists, they've been saying that Bitcoin is like gold for many, many years. So
What the fuck?
hearing the Fed chair
But
say
hearing getting over 102 now, where we at? I don't even know where we are. 103.
102.8.
102.8. Do you say to yourself that, I mean, I don't know what kind of traffic you're seeing on the site right now. I assume it's gangbusters.
we released our November numbers. Crypto trading in general was up something like 400% month over month. We did over 30 billion in crypto volumes. October was also quite a strong month for crypto. So it's been heavy, certainly.
So, and then, of course, the big question is, are you getting on the train at the right time or the wrong time? You get to these big numbers, and then you say, it just has so much more to go. We obviously have had some real bulls on this broadcast over the years that have $500,000 targets, $1 million target, really extraordinary kinds of numbers. Obviously, by the way, the bigger the number gets, the harder it is to actually get the same kind of return that you had if you were with the program, if you will, a decade ago.
What I will say is likely one of the other interesting things about Powell's answer to your question is that when you compare Bitcoin to gold like that, a lot of the Bitcoin maxis have been talking about should there be a Bitcoin strategic reserve similar to the gold strategic reserves of the country. And I think that gets people very, very excited. I mean, if there was a Bitcoin strategic reserve and you're a Bitcoin maxi, like that's something that they've been talking about.
It also just seems with this administration, I don't know what you think of the new appointed or the nominee to be the head of the SEC. He's a big crypto a bull in many ways, no?
Yeah, I mean, this current administration has been hostile to crypto, very much so. I mean, we've been kind of a victim of that alongside the broader industry. So having people that come in that understand it and embrace it is very important.
Just so I understand, what do you think embracing it means for your business? Meaning, what is it that's going to happen? What are the kinds of products that you think could evolve that you can't offer today that you'll be able to offer tomorrow?
Yeah, so the near-term thing is ending regulation by enforcement and having some sort of interim rule set by the agencies while we wait for legislative action. I think that likely will happen now, since both the House and the Senate and the executive branch are Republican and they're open to this. Slightly longer term, I think what this opens is crypto being embraced as kind of the new infrastructure layer behind the financial system. This is something I talked about at Investor Day. One way to look at crypto is as a tradable asset like equities, options, and futures. The other way to look at it, which I think is more interesting, is as the next step in the technology evolution from mainframe to cloud to blockchain. And we see how efficient it is as an infrastructure layer. We run both businesses, crypto and traditional finance at scale. Crypto businesses 10 times lower costs. And that's because a lot of these intermediaries that run on mainframe, like clearinghouses, transfer agents, payment processors, are just replaced by software. So I think what you're likely to see is tokenization.
And you think that's the big shift?
I think that having more real-life assets, real-world assets, including stocks, on blockchains is going to be, there's big potential. I think Robinhood can actually be a leader in that space.
That'd be cool, though. That'd be really cool for Robinhood, actually. Let me see. What are you guys saying in the chat? Just goes to show you how far some people will go to make a few bucks. Yeah, it doesn't make the crypto space look very good. It does suck. It does suck, the whole freaking meme coin bullshit. But I don't know. It's just sad because she has no idea what she's doing with crypto, right? And she clearly got taken advantage of by whoever wanted to set that whole hawk to fucking meme coin bullshit up. All right, 100K milestone for Bitcoin represents paradigm shift. Says Galaxy's Mike Novogratz. This dude's awesome. Let's see what he says.
Here now for more. I don't know if we should call it a victory lap. Mike Novogratz is the founder and CEO of blockchain company Galaxy and a early investor in Bitcoin. Mike, what's the portfolio statement at this point? How much money have you made off of this stuff?
Yeah, a lot. Listen, more important than the money, there's been a group of people for really 15 years that have tried to birth this asset into existence. And it's just a time to pause and recognize that it's a community that got together that decided they were going to store their hard-earned worth in technology. And, if Satoshi was alive, because I don't think he is, I'm sure he'd have a big smile on his face. It was a great technology, but it's really the sort of concept that people learn to understand it and trust each other. Yeah. And so in a lot of ways, this is probably the greatest example of a broad-based coalition of people coming together to do something really spectacular. I think, before we talk about price, I just want to recognize the moment, because $2 trillion asset in 15 years coming out of a guy's idea is pretty stinking spectacular.
It is, and I think there's a generational significance as well. Many of the people who have made a lot of money in this are on the younger side, and maybe you look at what's, good luck trying to get into real estate, good luck with the stock market. This is a protocol that really has kind of minted a new generation of millionaires and maybe more at this point. A lot of people also who have been, kind of the real buyers of sticky hands or whatever you want to call it. I mean, there's people I know and who who have made a lot of money on this, and they still insist they are never selling. Why is that? Why is that? Do you think that's, yes, do you think that's still true?
She said sticky hands. It reminded me of those stupid things you'd buy for like a quarter or something. Remember those sticky hands? You'd they were like a string. You just throw them at the wall.
A belief system for people, right?
It's
a belief system more so even than a financial asset for a lot of people. That said, I was on the phone with one of the great macro investors in the world, and we were discussing, we might have just seen in the last 3 months the single greatest wealth gain for 25 to 45-year-olds in history, right? Because they have a lot of their money in crypto. You've had crypto broadly double or more, depending on which collection of coins you own, and what impact that'll have on the economy, right? In general, 23% of wealth shocks get spent in consumption. And I think you're going to see, the tables at Miami are going to get bid back up on the Miami nightclubs, and people are going to be buying houses and cars. And so it'll be interesting to see if the Fed has an input of an increase in consumption from this massive wealth gain that a bunch of young people have made.
Oh, totally. Let me ask you still, for the skeptics, Mike, and even myself, when a neighbor of mine works at Coinbase, and I remember sitting down with him during COVID, and he wrote out the whole thing, he explained it all, and I thought, okay, I intellectually understand how this is unique and can be a valid and novel store of value, basically. But let's remember, this was also created with the idea of it being a unit of currency, a kind of native currency to the internet. No one wants to spend it anymore. We all want to hold it.
Listen, early on, it morphed itself from a payments idea to a store of value, to digital gold.
All about
if you just simply think of this as the new generation of gold, it is a store of value. It will go up when people want it. It will go down when people say we don't need it. Right now there's a frenzy around buying Bitcoin all around the world. It's one of the first global assets, but there is so much leverage in the system, right? The basis, what it costs to fund long positions is as wide as I've ever seen it. And so will it last to the end of the year? I think so. Could it last to the inauguration? I think so. But I can guarantee all your listeners, there will be at least one, if not two, vicious retracements, which will test your soul, right? When there's that much leverage in a system, it washes it out. The bigger question is, why did I call this a paradigm shift? The reason I called it a paradigm shift is we had 4 years of horrible regulation and an administration that really didn't want to promote digital assets, Bitcoin, or any cryptocurrency in America. And America literally leads the world in regulation. If it doesn't work here, it's very hard for it to work elsewhere. And we have a president now, like him or not, he is great for the crypto industry. He has had early on, he was going to be a crypto president, a Bitcoin president. He's got a cabinet full of believers, full of people that are long crypto. And so I think you can see with the choice of the SEC chair, we are going to have a much different regulatory environment. And that's going to allow innovation. It's going to allow TradeFi, you know, the Citibanks of the world and everyone else to participate in this new asset class. And, you know, it's tough because you can see on one hand, man, it feels very frothy and leveraged. A lot of the stocks feel expensive. On the other hand, it feels like the rest of the world is just going to get it, you know, the traditional world is just going to get a chance to play.
Exactly.
Very, very true. Crypto KJ says BTC to 50K. I'm selling my mom to buy BTC. I think your sister would go better. If you could get more for your sister. Do you have a sister? Oh man, Crypto KJ. God damn it. All right, here's what's next after Bitcoin's $100,000 milestone. CNBC Crypto World. Let's do it.
Welcome to CNBC's Crypto World. I'm Brandon Gomez. Bitcoin notching yet another milestone after it crossed the highly anticipated $100,000 threshold overnight. Bitcoin's new record high stands at $103,844. It's another high point in a major year for the cryptocurrency, which kicked off with the approval of spot Bitcoin ETFs in the US back in January, then the halving in April, and of course, an explosion in attention during the 2024 election. President-elect Trump became a friend of the industry, meeting with executives and campaigning on crypto as an issue. Reacting to the $100,000 milestone, Trump posted on Truth Social, congratulating Bitcoiners and saying, quote, "You're welcome." Bitcoin also notched its new record the same day Trump publicly announced his pick to lead the SEC, former agency commissioner Paul Atkins. If confirmed, he will succeed current chair.
Who wants to take bets? We should take bets in Discord. If that guy, the new guy, has his hair looks like this by the end of his term.
Who's led multiple major enforcement actions against the crypto industry and who said he'd step down on Inauguration Day. Also yesterday, comments made by Fed Chair Powell may have given Bitcoin a slight push. He told Andrew Ross Sorkin at the New York Times Dealbook Summit that the central bank is limited in its ability to regulate Bitcoin and that the currency does not compete against the US. Instead, it competes with gold. Now looking at where prices stand as of noon Eastern, Bitcoin dipped from its earlier high and traded at $101,100. Ether and XRP joined the rally, gaining around 4% and 2% respectively. Meme coins also reacting to Bitcoin's move higher, with both Doge and Shiba Inu up around 4%. And crypto-focused stocks opened higher relative to broader markets this morning, but as of midday gave back those gains. All right, for our main story, Crypto World's Jordan Smith spoke with Anthony Georgiades, the founder and general partner at Innovating Capital, just before Bitcoin's jump above the 100K mark. Georgiades shares what he thinks is driving the crypto rally and where meme coins fit in the current market cycle.
Oh boy, meme coins. They gotta bring out meme coins, right? I think this was like just before the whole scam thing happened.
Shortly.
And whether we're poised for a breakout in either direction.
I mean, you know, if you look at the kind of post-election cycle, it's a little interesting. It seems as though a lot of
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
You know, obviously, with the markets leading up to the election, seemingly perfectly pricing the outcome and what will entail. But with certainty, we're already seeing it. We're seeing changes to the SEC language. We're seeing changes to Congress and legislation with regards to how we're going to contract here.
Eat shit, Gary.
Holiday rush resurgence. Capture trees and throw snowballs while eliminating your opponents.
Good.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the sky. Targets marked. Kill them all. Mark the remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Oh, fuck.
Stay alive.
Bye.
Someone else is taking our horns.
We've got 10 squads active in the field. Resurging. Go get your revenge.
Oh, there's
All
Eat
bounty
shit,
targets
Gary.
are KIA. Well done. dropping into the AO.
Right here. Yes.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Get ready, you're redeploying. Enemy UAV is online. Enemy soldier incoming. Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tac map. Get
Taking effective fire.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Defeat is only a mindset.
played, guys. Well
Shake
played.
it off and keep pushing.
Well played.
Oh my. Nice kills, you fucking Denny.
Are you talking to me? You fucking wankers. Like, you know what the fuck happened?
Frameworks. We're seeing a tremendous amount of support and adoption
I don't know.
for crypto at both the
I
enterprise
had three.
and
I had 2
legislative
kills.
level.
This guy has
Obviously, with
fucking
some
4.
ETF approvals and flows we've seen there.
I
I think
don't
the
know what's
market,
going on.
is generally is in a choppy fashion right now. There's obviously still some time to go. There's still a lot of hurdles to get through. Very cautiously optimistic within these price ranges. And I think obviously, in the short term, what it'll really take to see a significant breakthrough past these levels is really the broader market thesis actually playing out and being executed on, establishing clear-cut frameworks, seeing legislation pass through, and seeing some of that more institutionalized adoption pan out. Now look at MicroStrategy. It's price protection, trading at multiples of a premium over its book value of Bitcoin itself. So there's still some choppiness and frothiness out there, but I think time will tell, obviously, and as things pan out, the market will continue to
What if
price things properly.
MicroStrategy
I'm obviously very, very, very bullish,
fucking
medium term and long term.
for Bitcoin?
Yeah, you brought up something there about institutional adoption, and I was wondering how much of the price action we're seeing right now is driven by institutions. We long talked about how after FTX, retail investors were sort of skittish around crypto. Institutions were still questioning whether they were going to get in, and now after Bitcoin ETFs especially, you have a lot of buying on the institutional side. But are you seeing any signs that retail investors are driving some of the action we saw post-election, or is it all about institutions right now?
Well, if you look back into November, right,
One that I
that
had
was
since
just
I was
groundbreaking. Almost $8 billion of net inflows in a single month
And
to
in
Bitcoin and
2012.
Ethereum ETFs, right? And I think
No,
obviously
man, you
the
want that
post-election
to get
momentum
because you're not
is
supposed
really
to have
driving
social no more.
that adoption, and you're seeing very, very, very steady growth month over month. Really going back to the start of this year, this obviously suggests much more kind of a maturing market overall. In terms of it's really kind of a change in the tide in terms of this constant institutional flow. Keep in mind, though, typically when we've looked at cycles and when a retail investor comes into play, is really the bull market cycle of inflows away from Bitcoin and Ethereum and into a lot of the more altcoins. We're seeing it with Ripple, we're seeing it with a bunch of coins on the market, from Hedera to Avalanche, whatever it might be. So I think it's kind of a twofold effect. Obviously the institutional inflows that lead to some of the price ascension of the top blue chips, Bitcoin and Ethereum, kind of set the path for a lot of this altcoin bull market run overall from retail players and institutional players alike.
You talk about altcoins. I think the other thing that comes to mind for a lot of people who are on the resale side and maybe crypto curious are these meme coins. We saw a spike in Dogecoin after the idea of the Department of Government Efficiency, Elon Musk being involved. Does this cycle feel different when it comes to meme coins? Because when you go back to 2021, there was a lot of hype around less about utility and more around FOMO. Does it feel the same way this time around, given the rush into these tokens just around news related to politics or whatever else and less about utility?
I have had multiple people this cycle tell me that the first crypto coin that they ever bought was Dogecoin, several weeks ago. It does feel a little different, but it's the same in a lot of ways, right? You had obviously, back in 2017, a rush into ICOs. Obviously 2021, rush into NFTs and a variety of different projects. And, now the meme coin craze has always been there. It's just heightened at these levels. And when you see obviously these open
hardcore kill confirmed.
Let's be clear, right? There
MTC is live. Assume all contacts are hostile.
Meme coins out there,
Leads are.
right? Different smart contracts and different tokens that have been launched, and only a few have really seen success.
TACOM, launch a UAV.
Keep in mind one thing. Overall, and if you go to literally,
Here we go.
There's no intrinsic value. This token's not worth, So when you're talking about, it's the really most kind of perfect on-ramp for non-crypto names. You may have some skepticism on crypto overall, but once you onboard and learn about the space a little bit more, if a token doesn't have any quote-unquote fundamental utility around it, then you can look at price and market right? You don't have necessarily the utility of, let's say, Ethereum that's generating gas fees or has DApp growth on the platform, and you can back into some sort of underlying token value based on discounted analyses with regards to what the economic rent might be associated from fees and things like that. When that doesn't exist in the meme coin market, the expectation is infinite. And so you have a lot of the speculative FOMO into these tokens. Obviously, it can be very, very dangerous, and you could lose effectively everything. But at the same time, it's easy for people to understand.
Scanning area with
conceptualize. There's a lot of social proof around meme coins, and really a lot
Archangel
of
making noise.
That's right, you shithead. And CIA's nothing without us.
We saw we fucking dominated.
And why they have a place in the market. And more than anything, I do see it as overall positive engagement in terms of onboarding new community members.
All right, good. I'm glad he was done talking. Jesus Christ, these fucking ads, man. I want to show you guys the link. Let's see. This link right here. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. All right, well, that's the girl. That's Hawk Tuah girl. But anyways, yeah, want to steal $50 million? Well, the Hawk Tuah girl, she launched the coin, rugged it, and then shamelessly went to sleep like nothing happened. If you guys watch CoffeeZilla or VoidZilla's video, right? It's his other channel. If you watch that video, he gets on a Discord call or a Twitter call, his X call or whatever the hell it's called, X Spaces, and they were discussing this coin, and he actually raised his hand to talk or whatever, and it was pretty apparent that they rugged it, and she was just all right, in the middle of asking a question, she's all right, guys, well, I'm going to bed, see ya, and she just leaves. It was kind of messed up, but yeah, she's a 22-year-old girl, obviously got famous for the whole bid on thing on TikTok, and yeah, she made a meme coin and people lost their money. And I saw someone post on Twitter, some lady was I lost my life savings in this, my kids' college money, and blah blah blah. For one, do not invest into crypto that you cannot afford to lose, right? Don't put money in there that you cannot afford to lose. It's simple as that. If you can afford to lose it, fine, whatever. $100, $200, $1,000, depending on how rich you are, whatever you want to do, go for it. But if you can't afford to lose it, somebody else's money, your kid's money, don't do it. Stupid. You're just foolish at that point, and I'll feel bad for you. It's just dumb. All right. Anyways, moving on to the video. I'm not going to get to anything else besides
All
this one.
targets
But
declared
this
hostile.
one,
Happy hunting, Crimson.
what the F
Taking
just
A.
happened? Let's see what Lark Davis got to say over here.
Bitcoin flash.
Cover me while I can.
Crash. Holy crap! I woke up today looking at the
Alpha
chart.
secure.
What's going on?
The lead is on.
Crazy stuff, man.
Losing Bravo.
Capture underway.
Taking Bravo underway. We're losing Alpha. Securing B. Bravo zone secure.
Why didn't I hear that guy?
Losing B. Enemy UAV inbound. We lost B.
Spotted enemy spring mine.
Controlling Bravo. Taking B. Bravo is ours. Enemy care package above.
Tally, hostile care package.
Citra, LDBR incoming. Hostile UAV established overhead. Losing Bravo.
Move up. Long gun strike. Target available. 5 down. Breaking out rocket launcher. Triggering scout pulse. Grenade out. Well, well, well.
Enemy UAV inbound.
Sending frag.
Losing B.
Frag thrown.
Hostile care package
Oh
inbound.
shit, this ain't good. Care package spotted. Got their marksman. Let's push.
Securing Charlie.
Grenade out. Medic. I need a medic over here. Enemy in.
Bro, ain't no way.
Target appears hostile. Frag thrown.
Locking down Charlie.
Klaus requesting Watchdog Kilo above. TACOM requesting recon overhead. Authorizing UAV ECM mission.
Tango on the move. Stun out.
Authorizing UAV mission.
They're right where we want them. Finish the job. Taking C. Losing Bravo.
Hostile shooter.
Securing C. All units prepare for exfil. This one's ours.
I tell you what, winning never gets old.
Finally.
Going on in this crazy crypto market sometimes. We're talking about the flash crash. In today's video, we're talking about Ethereum. We've got some just crypto news and all kinds of fun stuff. AIH is Aptos, all kinds of stuff. So let's go ahead and get into it. Start hitting this. So let's have a look here. The flash crash. What a daily
Oh, Crypto Frank said, I think a lot of people say that in hopes that others send money because they feel bad. Ah, you know what? That could be a play too. People are scumbags.
What is this? What is
You're
this
right.
daily chart, guys? What did you guys do while I was sleeping? This is ridiculous. Yesterday, I pumped to 100K while I'm sleeping. Today, you dump it all the way down to, where did we get to? $92,000? Good.
Holy shit, it went down to 92. I thought it was like 94. God damn. Damn, wish I had to buy in there.
Just me. What a daily candle. Seriously,
Should've.
dumped from 104K all the way
That's
down
wild.
to 92K. Wild. What's interesting to think is that that's almost the bear market low is $15,500. That's nearly the equivalent, that one-day candle, of the entire price of one Bitcoin back at the bottom of the bear market. Perspective, right? Interesting. Anyway.
Hold on, this is it. Oh, what the frick just happened? This is a thing right here. All right. Hi, at Haley Welsh. My $35,000 I purchased of Hawk is now $2,000 after 10 minutes of buying. I'm a huge fan of Hawk too, but you took my life savings. I purchased your coin Hawk that you were so excited about with my life savings and my children's college education fund as well. You did not mention you were going to buy 97% of the supply and sell it almost immediately to make a large profit. If I would have known that information, I would not have purchased your coin. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Please help me. Or who can I contact for a refund? If not, I'll be forced to use legal action. My crypto representative will be in touch. Yeah, right. Good luck. Good luck getting the money back. But I would not be shocked if people don't sue the shit out of her.
What the heck happened? This is crazy. Of course, the downtrend kind of continues here. We didn't get any
That could
daily
be a
close above.
scam,
Obviously,
yeah.
that wick above changes things a little bit, but the MACD downtrend continuing here. We haven't got to the flip back over to a bullish cross on the daily yet.
College is a scam anyways. Don't pay for it.
Price still essentially in this weird consolidation zone. I know we're back to 98K already, so it's almost completely erased all of yesterday's price action back to the price of 2 days ago, but yeah, very interesting anyway. So what the heck happened? Well, basically a giant leverage flush. Now, Charles Edwards here pointing out, saying,
happens.
Bitcoin, yes, this is normal. This is normal. These kind of massive leverage flushes absolutely happen all the time. So essentially what happens is that the more the price goes up, the more people leverage long, the more leverage gets created in the market. And when too much leverage happens too quickly, liquidations start happening. When liquidations start happening at high leverage, at high prices, it automatically sells the Bitcoin. That then creates a cascade down a little bit where the next liquidation gets hit and the next guy gets liquidated, and down you go until you flush it out of the system, at least to some adequate extent, which is one of the reasons why I always like to use low leverage and stop losses, because you never know when this kind of crap's going to happen. It can happen any old time. It's wild out here. Byzantine General saying this is possibly the largest liquidation ever. We can't know for sure because in 2021 the top exchanges fucked with the data, so it doesn't report the full liquidity volumes anymore. Said always multiplied by 10 is an estimate. That means 4 billion versus the previous record of 3 billion. Interesting. So it's a pretty unique situation where BTC funding rates are completely neutralized while alts are still elevated. So essentially, when there will be flushes on alts too, don't you make any mistake that there will definitely be flushes on alts. Big nasty ones. It'll happen all the time. It's a bull market. Okay, massive leverage up. It's kind of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back half the time. Okay, huge leverage up, flush out, pull back down, wash everyone, do it again. It's brutal, but it's how it works. But anyway, we've largely reset a lot of the leverage that we had on Bitcoin. Now we can reset, grind up again. It's fine. It's fine. Smiley says, basically my macro quant started analyzing open interest data, and he asked me for thoughts, and these are my thoughts on today's cascade. Fully agreed in the line of chop bit, GameSpot bit, ultimately sending them $1,000 again. So open interest in funding is back to where we were a couple days ago. This was not the full
Enemies
fast
dropping
liquidation
into the
sort of
AR.
cascade we often see. You can see this is how many alts barely budged during this time. It's true. It's true. I saw that Bitcoin chart first, and I thought, my alts must have got savaged overnight. And I looked, I was like, damn, most of them barely moved. A little bit, but not very much. Said this ramp in open.
XRP had like a 50-cent pullback. ADA had a little bit pullback, but it's relatively not moved at all compared to Bitcoin.
With people opening longs on the 100K breakout, leading to a huge surge in funding rates in the 100% APR area.
And people were expecting after 100K it was just going to shoot to 120, and I mean, to be honest, I thought it was going to go that route too. But
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Nothing could be 1,000% sure in Bitcoin. Just wait and see what happens.
My thought is that leverage longs chasing 100K breakout will stop.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
Leverage market stretch the price to say 115K. We instead reverted and flushed this breakout to the interest liquidated and have PTSD. They'll not be as convinced to leverage long 100K breakout in the next round. Brutal market, man. Brutal market. Brutal market, guys. Hey, well, that was happening. Guess what?
Holiday rush.
$766 million
Capture
more dollars.
trees and throw snowballs
Now look
while
at this
eliminating
week.
your
Okay, we
opponents.
don't have the data
Your
for
team
Friday
leader.
yet.
Set a drop
But
point
look at
for
the
your
first 4
squad
days of the week.
soldier.
350, 670, 550, 760. So that's $2.3 billion. Wall Street bought $2.3 billion of Bitcoin this week, guys.
scan, marking the rest of them. Hostile UAV in the area. Enemy soldier incoming. Your squad mates redeployed. Well done. Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Enemy counter UAV inbound. They've got a SAM turret online. We've got 10 squads active in the field. Hostiles have established a SAM turret. You're getting another chance. Weapons free. All squad mates are in the safe zone. Get ready. You're redeployed. LMG mark.
Fuck you.
Your squad mates back on station. Good work. Enemy counter UAV inbound. You've got a loadout drop inbound. Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Taking effective fire. There's one guy here. Not to touch.
Don't do it, stupid.
We're returning you to the front. Earn this. Enemy SAM turret active. Enemy soldier incoming. LDBR inbound.
Come on, guys. It's a wipe. That is it. Yep. I'm gonna go back to watch anime because fuck it. That's why. Fuck it. And
What's
watch
going
some
on?
more crypto
Come on,
news.
that's crazy.
They're not stupid.
Yeah, at 95, 98, $100,000
Okay,
Bitcoin.